Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. It's bright early 6 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I wasn't planning on making this video. At least I wasn't planning on making a video right now. I'm a little rushed for time this morning, and that's the reason I was going to wait till later. I'm going to fill you guys in. Also, I'm working on two other videos. I'm working on a video where I'm putting together pieces from different public areas and public stores. I'm doing kind of a impromptu survey of mask wearing in this part of the country. Okay, another video I'm going to do. I'm finally going to break down and give you guys the secret. I'm going to make a video on how to paint one of the most popular painting I have. It's won at least two, a first place and a second place ribbon, and a People's Choice it won. I'm going to show you guys an easy way. This is part of the reason I haven't made this video yet, because it's embarrassingly easy to do this painting, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It takes putting together several pieces, several videos, and I'm still working on that. So these are two videos I'm working on. Okay, now on to today. Some of my best videos is where I just tell you guys what's happening in my life. Some of the, just the honest truth, straightforward of what's going on. And this is going to be one of them. Okay, like I said, I was going to wait till later. I was either going to work on these two other videos, or I was going to make another video later. This is the truth. I am going to grief and loss counseling, a group, at 9 a.m. this morning. I stopped in last week. A couple of years ago, I did a mural for a methadone clinic that I used to go to, that saved my life, that got me into recovery, and I still feel like I will always be paying it forward to them. I stopped in to see. I wanted to take some more pictures of my mural. I was hoping it was still up, and it was. They painted the whole rest of the hallways in the building, and they made sure that my mural was untouched, or my paint. It's really actually a painting, but not a mural. But anyway, as I was there talking to people, I talked about having lost Audrey on August 5th, and it was brought up that there's grief and loss counseling available in Bristol, in the city I live in. So I'm going to go to grief counseling this morning at 9 a.m. Let me fill you guys in. I lost my dad when I was 9. I was kind of young. I remember a lot about it, but I've taken this loss hard, and it's affected me in ways I would have never seen. Let me just fill you guys in a little bit. And for those of you that don't know, Audrey was an ex-girlfriend, but she was more than that. We go back all the way. We were each other's first boyfriend and girlfriend, going back to 4th, 5th, 6th grade. And even after we broke up, we stayed in constant communication, helping each other. And we never dated, neither one of us dated anybody else. We were pretty much soulmates. And she was of different political beliefs than I was. And she was hesitant to get the vaccine. And within a week of moving to Florida, she contracted the Delta variant and passed away after a brutal time in ICU. After some time passes, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that too. For those people that don't have an idea how terrible, it's not just the flu. Okay, so anyway, back to the grief counseling. All right. It's affected me. Her loss has affected me in ways that I didn't foresee. Let me fill you guys in. Every day, it hits me like a sledgehammer. Still, every single day. Just yesterday, for instance, a song came on the radio. Stevie Nicks, Leather and Lace, with the guy from the Eagles. And I thought of Audrey, and I thought of calling her, and then it just, bam, this happens every day. And it just hits me like a sledgehammer that she's gone. She's gone. And I will never be able to talk to her again. Unless providing there is an afterlife, but she's gone. I can't say I'm sorry. I can't say anything. And it hits me like that every single day. And it's just like, it hurts, man. a couple days ago it was a Marvel movie. I don't know. It's one of the superhero with Iron Man and all those guys came on, and we used to watch that all the time. And as soon as it came on, I thought of her, and I was like, we're never going to be able to watch that together again. And bam, it hit me again. We used to watch another time, about a Friday or two ago. On Friday night, Ghost Adventures is on, and we used to do this silly thing where we would each say different parts of the opening lines about hunting ghosts, or say it's something silly, but we used to do it together. And as soon as that came on, bam, it hits me like a sledgehammer. It's like I'll never be able to do that again. And they're little things, but the reality, when that reality just hits me, it's an actual pain in my chest. Okay, this is the big one that I didn't see this coming. For the last 5 or 6 years, whenever I got down or depressed, when I felt like I had a lot on my plate, and I was, had a lot of anxiety during the day, there was a surefire way that I would use to all of a sudden, it would make me feel better right away. I've managed to, my sales have been good and stuff, so I managed to put a little money in the bank. Me and Audrey went to Cape Cod every summer. Whenever I was down, I would just think to myself, look, you know what, Daryl? You could just pack up, you could just take some money out of the bank, and you could get on the road and go right to Cape Cod right now. And even though I never planned on doing it, just that option used to give me such a lift in my spirits. I don't know if you can relate to that or not, but I used to use that. Whenever I felt stressed or down or whatever, I was like, you know what? I could do that. I could do this. I could just, even if I just went by myself, I could just hop in my car and go. Stay someplace cheap, stay in a tent, whatever. It's not about money or who you go with, but it was just something that made me feel, it relieved all the stress. And it was just instant sunshine and happiness in my life. It worked. That is gone now. It doesn't work. I can't even use it anymore. It doesn't work anymore. Cape Cod, the whole thought of it, where we used to vacation, doesn't, I can't explain it, but it just doesn't have that impact anymore. And as a result of this, these are some of the things that I used to enjoy. They're little things, but they're the things that I enjoy during my day. Like I said, that used to lift me up. And then, movies, favorite movies, favorite TV shows, songs, the things that give you these little boosts during the day, that make you feel happy, that come on the radio, And those are the things now that just don't, the only way I could describe this is they're gray. My life feels gray now. I don't get that feeling of happiness anymore. My life feels gray these days. So, obviously, after hearing myself say that, this morning I'm going to grief and loss counseling for the first time at 9 a.m. to see how it goes. Can't hurt. I have these little voices in the back of my head, trying to make up reasons and excuses why I shouldn't go, why I can't go, blah, 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 as usual. I'm going to go. So that's why. That's what's going on in my life today. Grief and loss counseling. So I'm going to let you guys know how it goes. And stay tuned for those 2 videos that I'm working on. A survey of masks where I go into different stores. And I'm going to show you guys how to paint. All right. I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a great Thursday.